According to one author, CBD is just a waste of money. Find out if it's right for your dogs, your cats, if it even works in this video. Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you get to do so, click up there to subscribe, hit the bell to sign up for notifications. And I encourage you to sign up for my new webinar, CBD for Dogs and Cats, What You Need to Know. You can click the link in the box below for more information. I recently read an article. It was titled CBD for Dogs and Cats, Where is the Scientific Evidence? Based on his interpretation, he makes the statement that, is there any scientific evidence? Virtually none. The gist of the article is that there just isn't enough research, and most veterinarians should just be waiting until there really is stuff to say, like, this stuff works. Don't you be going out there buying this stuff, spending your money. So is this really true? Are you wasting your money buying this stuff, Dr. Jones's Ultimate CBD for Dogs and Cats? Or is it really working? Well, that's not really the case. There are a bunch of studies. First, for pain, in particular for our animals with arthritis. A 2018 study that was done at Cornell looking at using CBD and its efficacy on osteoarthritic dogs. What they found is, one, there's no observable side effects. Secondarily, they noted a reduction in the assessment of pain scores, meaning it was one working for these dogs that had osteoarthritis. And you know, my experience with my own animals, little Tula, she's a bit stiff. I can give her some CBD, has worked really well. I've had many of you guys write in and say how beneficial it's been. And I think for most people, that's sort of been their number one experience. Their animals are uncomfortable, they have some level of pain, more often than not, secondary to osteoarthritis. And guess what? CBD is working for them. The second study, this is being done at Colorado State on dogs that have epilepsy. In it, Dr. Stephanie McGrath is quoted as saying they had 16 dogs. They're being treated with CBD at levels of 2.5 mg per kilo, milligrams per kilogram, every 12 hours. And of those dogs that were treated with the CBD at that dose, they found that 89% of them showed a decrease in seizure activity versus around 40% for the control group. Yes, the CBD was given in conjunction with other anti-seizure meds like phenobarbital or potassium bromide. But there you have 89% of dogs responded. Yes, it was a small group. We're only dealing with 16 animals. Currently, there's a much bigger study going on. But I mean, that's a pretty impressive and very promising result. Number 3, cancer. Many experts are saying that CBD, cannabinoids, have the ability to, 1, induce apoptosis, that is cell death, 2, prevent angiogenesis, that is new blood vessel formation, that's often how many of the cancers grow and spread, and 3, prevent metastases, where the cancer that is growing locally is then unable to spread to distant sites. Dr. Joseph Waxlag, a researcher at Cornell, has recently finished a study looking at 3 different cancer cell lines and how they've responded to CBD or cannabidiol. So once again, you are looking at additional studies focusing on animals and CBD. There are so many anecdotal reports from pet parents such as yourselves who have been seeing some positive results. No, CBD is not the magic cure-all, or the cannabinoids, even some of the tinctures that are including THC. It's not as if it's going to treat every type of cancer. I can relay exactly to a former client whose dog was diagnosed with a really serious type of mouth cancer, who has said, I mean, you're going to be fortunate if your dog lives a month. Her dog Oscar was put on CBD. He has lived 2 years, not 2 months. Is it all related to CBD? I don't know. But I just know there's many people, and many animals such as Oscar who've responded really well. Will it work for your dog or cat? I don't know. I do know that there are a whole number of potential benefits of cannabidiol for dogs and cats. I am having this new webinar. It's happening Tuesday, April 28th at 5 p.m. I encourage you to sign up just by clicking that link after the video. As far as doses, etc., I mean, how would you start with your dog or cat? A pretty standard dose is about 1 milligram per 10 pounds of body weight daily. So if we're looking at, my supplement, it's 2.5 milligrams per drop. That meaning little Tula, she would be getting 1 drop twice a day. Really easy to treat her. She really likes CBD. My CBD has hemp oil as the carrier oil. So I can just put a little drop on my finger and get it out, and you will happily consume it. Does it need to be mine? No. Great, that would be ideal. But just make sure you sort of go through that checklist, right? That you know that it's a tincture, you know where the plants are growing, you know how they're extracting the CBD from the hemp plants, and you know what they're using for the carrier oil.